Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's tool review is going to be a tool from Vessel that I picked up. It is the Vessel Slim X 60 gear fine mini ratchet. Part number on this one is TD26B. That comes with the bent ratchet and then the sockets. That cost me 26 bucks, but they have multiple versions of this with whether it has a bent ratchet or a slight angle or a straight ratchet, and then they got some with the sockets, some with bits. I picked up the bent one because I have plenty of other straight mini ratchets. And the main thing that I really wanted was these sockets right here for a particular reason that we'll look at here in a minute. You can see on the package it is made in Japan right there. Here is the back of the package. That's all in Japanese, but I took a screenshot and translated it to English. I'll put that up over here on this side if you want to pause and zoom in and read any of that. But I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the package, and then we'll take a look at it and see what you guys think. So out of the package, you're going to get the fine mini ratchet. It is a very small ratchet. It's 3.5 inches in length this way, and then it's about 3/4 of an inch right here at the widest point. It's very much in line with the size of the Vera ratchet that comes in the Tool Check Plus. You can kind of see those side by side. Very similar in size. Of course, this one's straight. This one has that bend on it. Again, they do sell a straight version. Features-wise on this, you do have a small little hole right here. Maybe you want to put that on a keychain, or you could also put it on a lanyard or something like that maybe. Does have a little thumb wheel. It's kind of built in right here, so you can kind of run your thumb on that if you want to. And then the little mechanism as far as the lever for swapping back and forth. On most of my other ones, you know, it's back here on the back side to swap from left to right, or righty-tighty to lefty-loosey. This one here has a lever. Let me get it zoomed in up here, where you just hit it on the side and that changes. So right now, and then if I hit that, it's coming back the other way. I don't know if that's better or worse. I really like it as far as it's very easy to swap that back and forth, but I don't know if that's going to accidentally, especially as small as this is, your hand's going to be up there to kind of accidentally hit it, whereas you got to kind of purposely go change it on these. So it's either going to be really nice or it's going to be really annoying. Time will only tell on that. We'll have to see on that. Other than that, it takes 1/4 inch. So if you have a 1/4 inch socket holder like this, you could put one in and use any socket that you want to, or any kind of little bit. Let me grab a bit real fast. If you've got a small 1-inch bit, you could also put that in there as well. There's not going to be any magnetism because there's no magnet back in there, you know, as far as to grab anything or something like that. That's the ratchet itself. The main reason why I bought this was for these right here. It comes with a set of metric sockets. You get a 5.5. You also get a, let's see, 7, I guess, or no, what we have here, an 8. And then down here is a 7 and a 10. So a 5.5, 7, 8, and 10. And what I really liked about these whenever I saw them is they've already got the 1/4 inch deal built into it, and they're a much more shallow socket. So the whole purpose of really a lot of these is to get us in some small spots. So if I take like this Klein and I've got the 1/4 inch adapter in there, and then here's just a regular Vessel socket right here, and put that on there, that sticks out pretty far. So you don't have a ton of clearance, versus if I take this little Vessel, already got the 1/4 inch in it, so I get to get rid of that adapter, stick that in. That's a significant difference in the amount of space that you need to be able to get in somewhere. And it's the same thing if I take this out and put this in the Klein without it. You know, big difference in that versus, let me put this back together and just leave it this way. This, you know, tons of extra space right there as far as that you're going to have to be able to fit into. And then also you don't have to keep up with that little adapter, because sometimes whenever I swap back and forth from bits to sockets, it's a pain to figure out what am I going to do with this little guy. These already have that built in. I don't know if there's any other brands of these out there where they've got SAE and metric that are already set up like this. But I mean, that is a big time difference in space savings. So you could take these same sockets, put it in your Vera if that's what you like running best. It's going to save you a lot of room. Move it over to the Icon wrench and have you a flex head at that point. Going to save you a lot of room. So ultimately, these are the biggest reason why I bought this, but I'd like to find me some more sizes of that same exact setup. But the ratchet's actually pretty nice itself, and the fact that it's got that little angle bend on there, so if I'm kind of getting in somewhere real close to a wall, it's going to allow me to kind of get out here and have my fingers a little bit away as well, especially if you're using something like this where you're going to be able to get in a little bit tighter. But overall, that's what you're going to get in it. You're going to get this, let's see, 4 metric sockets, 5.5, 7, 8, and 10, and then this 60-tooth ratchet with the bent head on mine. But again, they do also offer that in the straight. But there you go, guys. There is the Klein Fine Mini Ratchet, $26 on Amazon. The ratchet's pretty nice. I kind of really like this swapping back and forth right here instead of the lever, but I'm also afraid that might get bumped quite a bit. More than anything, the reason why I bought this was for these sockets right here. So I'm curious, if any of you guys know a brand of sockets that have that 1/4 inch adapter that are shallow like this, maybe an SAE set and a metric set. If you guys know of any of those, drop those in the comments below, because I feel like we could take these, whether you want to run it in your mini ratchet here, your Vera, your Klein, your Icon, however it is that you want to use it, I feel like it would be a very nice set to have, because it's going to allow you just to be able to get into some tighter spots. So more than anything, that's the real reason why I bought these, was just for these little sockets right here. So let me know in the comments below if any of you have been running the Vessel, straight, bent, whatever. Or again, if you know of any of those sockets that are out there, drop that in the comments below as well. As always, I hope this video was helpful. You guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. I'll see you in the next video.